If you keep going back to porn, you might be giving it too much importance. Take it off the pedestal. And there's two things that I mean by that. Number one is take it off the pedestal of that it's not this colossal thing. Yes, it is causing damage in your life. Yes, it is something that you want to get rid of. Yes, it is something that is probably causing a great amount of shame and guilt, even if you're not feeding it that. You don't want to feed it extra shame and guilt, but naturally there's probably a tinge of shame and guilt resulting from it. And you want to try to rid yourself of that as much as you can. You don't want to feed that. And you do that by taking it off the pedestal. Don't see it as this big colossal thing. See it as exactly what it is, a bad habit. A bad habit is what costs you time and energy and often other things and doesn't result in a net positive in your life. And that's exactly what porn is. So don't make it more grandiose than it is. The second way take it off the pedestal is take porn itself off the pedestal. Don't see it as this huge, great source of pleasure. Because if you do, and it might be true that it is, but the more that you see it as boring, the more that you see it as these are just things that I've seen before. I've done this a million times over. Will it really be that different? They're just body parts. It's just, something small. It's not that big of a deal. And the more you see it like that, the more you train yourself over time to see it as that. It's not this huge thing that you're fighting. You don't want to try to fight it, because if you try to fight it, then again, you're putting it on a pedestal of this big giant thing. You want to try to ignore it. And by ignoring it, you take away all of its power. What power does it have over you then? If you're not fighting it, if you're literally ignoring it, it's like a bully. If you stoop to a bully's level and throw it right back at them, and you try to fight them at where they're fighting at, if you try to fight a bully at the level that the bully is fighting at, you just give away your time and energy and your peace, your sovereignty to the bully, which helps no one. But if the bully calls out and calls you names, but you realize that that doesn't apply to you anyway, that's unimportant. The bully's just saying that because they are fragile-minded, they have a fragile ego, they have whatever problems are going on in their life, and that's the only way that they can cope with them, and that gives them some sort of relief from that. Good for them. It's not personal, doesn't affect you, whatever. You move on from that. It's the same thing, right? If you see porn like that porn is just this thing trying to get under your skin, but it's unimportant. It's not actually important to you, right? I think that's one of the main distinctions that you can make, that it's not important to you. Porn is not important in your life. That you can live a happy, blessed, healthy life without it. And once you realize that, that gives you so much power back that you can reclaim, because it's true. There are millions of people living without it that either they never started in the first place, or they found their peace afterwards because of it, because they dropped it. And they're living a healthy life. They're living happily without it. And if they can do it, why can't you? Hey, if you enjoyed this video, you can watch the full version right here.